All right, let's kick it off. Project number 12 this week. If you're watching my videos for the first time, my name is Lazar, and I'm doing this crazy thing called 1550 Challenge where I'm planning to launch 50 projects in 50 weeks in 2025 using AI, in particular, Lovable or similar tools and vibe code my way to have 50 projects. For this week, I decided to shift gears a little bit because I've always wondered something while I was building things up, and that is, um, can I build three separate projects in Lovable, but then connect them through a shared database in a multi-tenant system and almost build like APIs, which would allow them to communicate with one another. So I just had that idea of like merging two or three or four apps together. And then coincidentally, this week, I just canceled a trial of the app that I use for my gym. And I just realized, wait a minute, that app has sort of probably has some kind of a CRM backend admin tool for them to manage members, revenue, and stuff like that. That probably and obviously does have a user facing app where you can watch the videos, that you can read the exercises, adjust your plans, and stuff like that. And then it probably also has a module where a coach or somebody would upload videos and create those curriculums. So I kind of just merged the two things that happened to me together and decided that project for this week would be a first part of that, the easiest part, to be honest, which is building the CRM bit of it. As usual, I have every week I go into explaining why I did the app, which I just done. How does it work? Just show a quick demo. This is going to be the quickest demo ever. Then I'll just talk about the tech stack, things that I did for the first time, things that I plan to improve. What were the challenges this week overall, and just give myself a final score, right? So the app is very simple, right? A CRM is a CRM, right? In this case scenario, it just allows you to browse through members, edit your schedule, import them from a previous data source. Like if you're a coach and you want to import your members that you have private one-on-one or virtual sessions with, you will be able to do that very easily. It has a lot of analytic components, right, to properly track attendance and class completion, and obviously revenue and retention. The functionality, in meaning all how everything functions together, is currently not relevant because we need a host app, the one that will sign up users, which is what I'm going to build as the number two app, the app next week. But let me just walk you through how it looks like. I'm going to do the walkthrough this time directly Lovable. Pretty simple dashboard, just tracking all members, active members, the revenue, their distribution based on which plan they are on, and just the attendance. Then there's the members panel, and you can obviously see membership details for every one of the members. As I mentioned, it allows the coaches to import data now by downloading a template and then uploading a CSV file. Then obviously there's the schedule, just, in the gym in person for that coach if they're doing in-person sessions. But I will also make sure that it's properly adjusted for the use case of virtual sessions as well. And then obviously it's already built to address multiple coaches and multiple trainers as a part of one organization. The analytics itself, pretty comprehensive, but maybe a little bit too redundant. I'm still going to figure out like, how am I going to not duplicate everything? Or maybe I'm going to allow people to uh, customize their own dashboard and then have more details in the analytics itself. There's a built-in notification system, just if people join, class gets canceled, payment gets received, stuff like that. So very simple app and very quick built. Obviously, this was built extremely fast, and there's a few reasons why I decided to take this route this weekend. For now, it just has, again, Lovable being used for the front end, Superbase for back end, and it's built primarily as a web app to be used on desktop. The main reason why this is built so quickly is because I just decided to take a bit of a different route compared to what I usually do. So this is 100% vibe coded app. So no prep work, no doc uploads. I just went in and just did one-on-one chatting with the agent and decided then and there how it's going to be built. and just did it this way. And this is also my first multi-tenant app build in my life. So I've never done it before. So I intentionally took it slowly for this first week until I understood how to connect all the dots. I think that all in all, the app is not supposed to be finished anyways, right? It's just a project as a part of a much bigger picture project, right? I do want to say that there needs to be some repurposing done to better fit the narrative that I'm trying to do, because it's going to be more virtual than in person, but I still want to have that in person component built in as well. As I mentioned already, I think that there's too many data elements that are maybe repetitive, which I would like to reduce. And I want to enable a more compact view for mobile first usage. So, again, if you're on the run, you don't need to view all the charts and all the numbers. Just minimize the amount of data that a user would process when they're on a mobile device. The build itself was not challenging at all. I think anybody watching the video will tell, like, this is a pretty easy build. The problem is that I've done a lot of things this week that are very important and related to my overall journey that are gonna pay me a lot of dividends, but um, it made building projects extremely difficult and very low priority. Uh, I also had a lot of issues in the beginning of the week with Lovable's agent. I tried through 3 or 4 other projects just as a warm up, like, to warm up my fingers, as I usually do on Mondays when I'm trying to figure out what to do. Then I also spent a good amount of like Tuesday and even Wednesday. And I can say I've hit a couple of roadblocks that are supposed to be pretty easy. And then because I'm an active member of the Lovable community, just figured out that they're having a bit of an issue with their agent, but it's getting better and it's getting improved, right? So I'm hopeful that in the future weeks, things are going to be much easier. But for this particular build, just give my starting grade. I don't want to punish myself or reward myself here. It's a decent start of a much bigger project. So it's 5 out of 10. It will not have a landing page. This is not a standalone product. So it's not going to have a public link. It will merge itself as being somewhere in the middle or in between the user sign up flow. And then there will be video and curriculum, better say, hosting part of the platform, which will be separate, right? If you want to follow this 3 app or 3-part journey of my own, I'm planning to wrap up probably in the next 2 or 3 weeks. Subscribe to my channel and you'll see me, or I'll see you next week. Keep shipping.